Are you ready to feel the wind in your hair, the tires gripping the pavement, and a smile stretching across your face here without breaking the bank? The 2025 Mazda MX-5 Miata is here, and it's more than just a facelift. It's a love letter to purists and a bold statement in a world of over-digitized, over-engineered vehicles. In this video, we're diving deep into everything you need to know about the new Miata, its upgrades, performance, design, and why it still reigns as the king of affordable sports cars. Buckle up, because this ride's going to be one to remember. The legacy. The Miata has never been about brute force or luxury bragging rights. Since its debut in 1989, the MX-5 has delivered on one core promise: pure, unfiltered driving joy. Lightweight, agile, and built for the open road, the Miata quickly became a cult classic. Fast forward to 2025, and Mazda hasn't just kept that promise, they've doubled down. This car isn't chasing trends. There's no all-wheel drive, no hybrid gimmicks, no massive screens that replace the driving experience. The Miata is for people who drive because they love driving. Exterior design. At first glance, the 2025 Miata might seem like a gentle evolution from its predecessor, and that's exactly what it is. The design tweaks are subtle but meaningful. The front fascia gets a slightly sharper, more aggressive look. The headlights are more expressive, now featuring adaptive LED tech, and the taillights follow suit with a more refined signature. But the most eye-catching detail? The new artisan red metallic paint available on the 35th anniversary edition. It's deep, it's rich, and under sunlight, it's mesmerizing. Mazda knows better than to mess with perfection. The silhouette remains tight and purposeful, with minimal overhangs, a low-slung profile, and those classic Roadster proportions. Whether you go for the classic soft top or the RF retractable fastback, you're getting a design that's as functional as it is beautiful. Interior. Slide into the cockpit, and the Miata reminds you instantly, this car was made for the driver. The 2025 update brings in a more modern touch to the minimalist interior without sacrificing its analog charm. The centerpiece is a new 8.8-inch infotainment display, finally replacing the outdated screen of previous models. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the interface is cleaner and more intuitive. A big improvement. But what makes the Miata special isn't the tech, it's the feel. The shifter falls perfectly to hand. The steering wheel is just the right size and thickness. The seating position? Low and locked in. Everything is designed to connect you with the road, not distract you from it. For audiophiles, the available Bose Premium audio system has been upgraded with more clarity and punch, though let's be honest, the best soundtrack is the engine note echoing through a mountain pass. Performance. Let's talk performance. Under the hood, you still get the same 2.0-liter naturally aspirated SkyActiv G4-cylinder engine producing 181 horsepower and 151 pounds-to-feet of torque. On paper, that might seem underwhelming compared to turbocharged beasts out there. But here's the secret: the Miata weighs just over 2,300 pounds. That's lighter than some hatchbacks. The power-to-weight ratio is spot on, and the result is a car that feels alive and eager at any speed. The 6-speed manual transmission remains the crown jewel. Short throws, satisfying clicks, and gear ratios tuned for maximum engagement. If you've never driven a manual before, this is the one to learn on. And if you're not into rowing your own gears, the 6-speed automatic is still available, but come on, you owe it to yourself to try the stick. Mazda has also refined the chassis for 2025 with updated dampers and an improved version of kinematic posture controller, an electronic system that subtly brakes the inside rear wheel during cornering to reduce body roll. It's not a gimmick, it works, and you feel it most when pushing the car through a tight bend. Add in a limited slip differential on the club trim, and you've got a rear-wheel drive dream machine that's more balanced than ever. Driving experience. This is where the Miata leaves everything else behind. It's not about 0-60 timer, so it's about connection. You feel every bump, every shift in weight, every ounce of grip. The steering is razor sharp and full of feedback. The throttle response is instant. The balancey nearly perfect 50-50 weight distribution is addictive. Whether you're carving through canyons, ripping around a track, or just cruising down a coastal highway, the Miata delivers a level of engagement that's becoming extinct in modern cars. Trims and pricing. Mazda keeps the Miata lineup simple and focused. For 2025, the trims are Sport A starting at around $29,500. It's the purest form of the Miata. Lightweight, minimal tech, and a manual transmission standard. Club A around $33,000. Adds the performance goodies, limited slip diff, Bilstein shocks, front strut brace, and BBS wheels on the Brembo package. Grand Touring A starting at about $35,000. Focuses more on comfort, leather seats, adaptive headlights, navigation, and more tech. RF variants A add around $2,700 to each trim for the RF retractable fastback version. Then there's the limited run 35th anniversary edition with unique badging, exclusive color combinations, and all the goodies from the club trim. If you're a collector, this is the one to watch. Safety and tech. The Miata's safety suite has been bolstered for 2025. Blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, and smart city brake support come standard across the board. It's not a tank, but it's got enough tech to give you peace of mind during your daily commute. Also worth noting, the Miata is surprisingly efficient. With up to 35 miles per gallon on the highway, it's not just fun, no, it's frugal. Ownership. Let's talk real-world practicality. Can you daily a Miata? Absolutely. It's reliable, fuel-efficient, and easy to park. The trunk isn't huge, but it's enough for a weekend bag or groceries. Maintenance costs are low, and Mazda's reputation for dependability holds strong. Plus, there's a massive aftermarket scene and an even bigger community. Miata owners are some of the most passionate and helpful drivers around. From track days to coffee meets, this car connects people. The 2025 Mazda MX-5 Miata isn't just a great car, it's a necessary car. In a world moving toward autonomous driving, electric everything, and ever larger SUVs, the Miata is a beacon for those who still want to feel every gear shift, every corner, every heartbeat behind the wheel. It's affordable, honest, and unapologetically fun. Whether you're a first-time buyer looking to fall in love with driving or a seasoned enthusiast who wants one more taste of analog joy, the Miata delivers.